Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, week 1 of the Bikini series, and I'm in my car on my lunch break. I just did a quick little run to Target just to pick up a few things that I've kind of hasn't been working out for me with prep that I'm trying to get a little bit better at. One is making videos. I wanted to put up a video this last Sunday that we just had before we started the Bikini series, just to kind of go over what food I prepped, how I prepped it, how I got organized for the week. I do lots of things to really set myself up for the least amount of work I possibly have to do on a weeknight after coming home from work, especially if I do a night workout. I don't want to do anything. So as far as making sure my gym clothes are all, prepped and ready to go for the whole entire week, my gym bag's set up, as much meal prepping as I can possibly do with it still being good throughout the week, and different things that I do in order to make it last throughout the week and still be, fresh and not gross tasting. However, that didn't happen. Sunday was just a really hectic day for me. The prep, because it wasn't my usual weekly meal prep that I normally do, because I was following the Bikini series meal plan for the week, it just took longer just because it was out of my normal routine, which I didn't really plan for. I've gone to where my meal prep is really fast that I do for the week, and I just didn't really think that going into this sorry, I still feel like I don't know where to look. Here, right? Fuck. Anyways, I didn't realize that my meal prep was going to take so much longer because it was out of my routine. I mean, I just kind of thought it was meal prep, it's going to be the same. Not the case. So anyways, it just took a lot longer. Sundays are kind of shitty some weeks when I just am feeling overwhelmed. For some reason, I was totally pumped to do the Bikini series, ready to go, thought it was a great idea, really excited about it, and then as soon as I released the 8-week meal plan, I just felt really overwhelmed. Like, it just was a lot. It seemed like a long time. It seemed like there was a lot to do. It just, I don't know, for some reason the excitement just kind of faded out a little bit, and it was more like anxiety and the feeling of being overwhelmed by it all. So with that feeling, which, did that happen to anyone else? Like, did anyone else just all of a sudden feel completely overwhelmed once they released the plan? I mean, I was like so excited to see it and get started with it, and then as soon as I saw it all laid out, it just was like really overwhelming to me for some reason. I don't know, maybe that happened to you guys too, or somebody who's watching this. Let me know if it did. It definitely did for me. So between, just not, feeling in the greatest mood, and then everything taking a lot longer, I just didn't do a video, which also made me think that, do I even want to do these videos? Is it going to be helpful? But I'm just going to try to stick with it. During the week, because I work, like I've said a million times, I don't see myself going home to make any videos about anything that's going on, regarding the Bikini series and how I'm doing and tracking my progress. So I did run to Target to get one of these, which is what I'm using right now. Is that the front of the box even? Like, they both look exactly the same. Anyway, so I got one of these. I thought I could at least do some car vlogging, talk to you. I'm on my lunch break right now, so this is working out really well. Hopefully it works out. Oh my god, do you see this hair? Wait, now I can't. There's, right here. Oh, here you go. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a wing. I get it every time I work out. It's just breakage, and it just likes to stick straight out like that. Like, oh, there you go. That's a good. Why? Because I got a little unboxing. It's from Bed Bath & Beyond. Not a supplement company, which I feel like is what most fitness channels show, and maybe this isn't even fitness related to you, but to me it is, so here we go. Here's the front. Do you see this? Do you see it? So excited about it. So try to make some kind of healthy protein ice creams using Greek yogurt as a base. I don't know if I'll use a protein powder in there. I just feel like you can always taste it and never taste there's nothing to me that you can disguise the protein powder taste, and that's fine. Sometimes I like it and I don't mind it. I don't not like it, but when I want just legit ice cream, I don't want it to taste like protein powder. So I might try some Greek yogurt versions and just kind of play around with it for the summer. So that's the plan with that. And other than my 2 workouts, working all day, this was the pretty much best thing that happened to me all day. So that's how exciting my life is. Hey guys, I just picked up a few odds and ends at Target that are gonna make this week's prep for me a little bit easier. So I was just gonna share them. Plus, if you are someone who's really active or takes in a higher amount of calories, oh my gosh, look at all those boxes back. I can't point back there. Yeah, my kitchen's a mess. That's my pantry over there. Stuff's out everywhere. I haven't cleaned anything yet. Anyways, pre-workout, that's really easy. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's really easy and definitely gets you some quick carbs and energy. And it's what my husband will do when he comes home from work before we go for a workout in the evening. It's kind of like a pre-workout snack for him, and it's just these Uncrustables. They are delicious. They are meant for children, and he loves them. They're super easy. So I usually keep these in the freezer for a quick pre-workout for him if he hasn't had a meal before we work out. They are not the worst numbers if you have room for them and don't care that it's kind of a processed sugar-filled food. It is 210 calories, 9 fat, 28 carb, and 6 grams of protein. He likes the peanut butter and grape jelly. I think grape jelly is disgusting because it just seems like sugar. Like, it doesn't really seem like a fruit to me. But anyways, I also picked up more of that pre-cooked chicken stuff that I did before that other haul. It was actually really good. So far, all of Lynette's recommendations that she's ever given through YouTube or Instagram have all been like spot on. So pretty much would follow her blindly at this point. And big thing of raspberries, super cheap compared to my regular grocery store, which is weird for Target because I feel like they're normally more expensive than that. The other thing that I got that I can show you that makes prep really easy is I got these pre-cooked hard-boiled eggs. So they're hard-boiled eggs, done, ready to go. It is more expensive, but I just am being lazy this week and I don't have time to do this. So there we go. And this is always my favorite oatmeal. It tastes just like the sugar-filled, like old school Quaker instant oatmeals, but it's way better as far as numbers go. It's only 100 calories a pack. This is the maple and brown sugar, and they used to have other flavors of the oat fit, like there was a blueberry one, and I never see it anymore, so I don't know if they stopped making it or what, but that's what it looks like. And yeah, it's really good. I think that's it for convenience foods that I got for this week. Everything else will just be fresh vegetables and protein. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys after I get prepped done and maybe go through my meals that I've made for the week and the shortcuts that I've made to kind of make things a little bit easier. And I also plan on doing a 1 week done for the Bikini series, just like how it went, where I'm at, any changes, and what I'm doing different this week. I'm going into week 2. So that will be in the next clip you're about to see. Okay, bye. Chocolate chip cookies on the Bikini series that I will not be eating any of. Getting my bananas ready to freeze over there. They are a little bit riper than I would like. And then also watching YouTube while I do it, which is kind of typical. So yeah, I'll check back in when my meals are done. Okay, bye. Okay, here's basically what I have made to get me through a week. I'll explain why there's some things that look a little bit short as we go through them. For breakfast this week, I'm just made overnight oats, just because I didn't want to take a lot of time to prep anything this week. I just wanted it to be done. I had a busy weekend. And this is a lot faster than having to cook up a bunch of pancakes, like protein pancakes or, the Tone It Up Perfect Fit pancakes. This is just way faster and it doesn't dirty any dishes. So that's why I really like it. All I did was use 1 pack of that maple and brown sugar oat fit. Because it's like an instant oatmeal, it does get a little bit mushier in consistency than some recipes of overnight oats that use whole rolled oats or steel cut oats, but I don't mind that at all. And I add chia seeds, which that's what those little dark things are in there. And because I add the chia seeds, the consistency is already kind of different than a regular oatmeal, so it's no big deal. I also put in Greek yogurt to bump up the protein, and then almond milk just to stir into the consistency. I just eyeball it all. I don't measure anything. More often than not, it's either the right consistency or it's a little bit too thick. And if it's a little bit too thick in the morning, I just add in a little bit more almond milk. And then I topped it with some sliced strawberries. I made 4 of them, even though I'm at work all 5 days. I just find that there's always one morning where I don't get to my breakfast or something else comes up, or something just happens and I don't eat everyone, and then I end up throwing something out. So now I just make 4, and if it comes down to Friday and I've ate them all, I'll just make 1 extra one, and that's no big deal just to make 1. For my lunches, I did jar salads. These are the tall mason jars. I think they're meant for like canning asparagus or something. That's always what's on the photo of them, but I love them for jarred salads. It's my favorite size of jar to use for that, and it always turns out really well. I only made 3 of those as well because 2 nights I plan on using dinner leftovers just to mix it up so I'm not eating the exact same thing every day. So I'll alternate this like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday pack leftovers from a dinner that we've made. This jar salad has purple carrot, mushroom dressing, quinoa, chicken, and romaine. The jar salad recipes always say to put the dressing on the very bottom, but I think that when I do that and I dump the salad out into a bowl or plate, there's always residual dressing left at the bottom, and you're not getting it all out, and then your salad's kind of dry, or you're trying to get out all that dressing. So I don't like doing that. I find it works really well to do a layer of some kind of vegetable that's pretty hearty and can handle the contact with the dressing. So that's why I did this purple carrot and the mushroom. And then I did the quinoa on top because that's totally okay if it gets soaked up with some of the dressing also. But that way when you come and see, you can see on the bottom it's dry. When you do eventually dump it out to eat it, you get all that dressing that you've already measured out, and your salad turns out perfect. The other tip that I find to really make these salads last and be good for the whole entire week is to make sure when you put whatever you're topping it with, lettuce or whatever you're ending it with, to really pack it down so that you're getting the jar filled volume-wise as much as possible, eliminating how much space there is for air. And then when you put the lid on, you're having less air in the jar while you're storing it, and then when you open it, it's much more fresh than if you kind of had everything loosely, packed in there, like kind of more fluffed up. Then it tends to go bad or not seem as crisp when you do eventually eat it. For snacks, this is just a few things that I like to have. I talked about these in an earlier clip. They're just those pre-boiled, hard-boiled eggs. I'm just going to bring those. I don't have a plan on what meal or when I'm going to eat them. It's more just depending on what I'm feeling like, and if I'm feeling extra hungry with, how my other food has gone for the day. I also made a chickpea salad. It's just chickpeas, bell peppers, red onion, some herbs, and then I made a dressing using a base of Dijon mustard, some vinegar, a little agave, a little bit of olive oil, not very much, and salt and pepper. I made a big container of that and just portioned out 2 little jars, so if I do need an extra snack, that's something that'll be really filling and have lots of fiber. I also pre-portion out peanut butter. This is just natural peanut butter. I usually bring an apple every day, and also depending on how hungry I am, or what type of workout I have coming up or recovering from. I might add peanut butter to it, so I just like to have some pre-portioned out. And then I also always bring these little baggies of carrot sticks. These are for those times during your workday or anytime. It doesn't have to be when you're at work, when you just want to snack. That happens a lot to me in the afternoon sometimes, or on my way home. I'll like these in the car just to snack on, especially if there's really heavy traffic, so that by the time I get home I'm not completely starving and I don't just eat a bunch of crap. This works really nice in eating an extra bag of carrots that even if it wasn't included in your plan, for me, I don't feel like it's going to mess anything up with any of my goals. So that's what we have going on for the food this week.